Okay. So item number 1 is to approve the meeting agenda. Do I have a motion? Or make a motion? Motion by Schultz. Is there a second? I'll second it.
I like taking an excuse. I have it on my notes.
Oh. Okay. So the motion has been made by Jerry, seconded by Roy. Are there anything that we need to change or look at, or otherwise all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay. Second item is public comments. Do we have any public, John?
We do not.
No public. Okay. So we'll close that, and I will entertain a motion to go into closed session as per 1985 1F.
I'd like to make a motion on one in closed session.
Okay, motion by Tim. Is there a second?
I'm second.
Second by Jerry. Roll call. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Unanimous. Okay.
I make a motion we accept the minutes.
Okay, is there a second?
Second that.
Okay. Patterson. Any of those ION words? Hearing nothing. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay. Next item is to accept the current financial report.
Days was it under, is it?
No.
No, that because that was approved and that was already taken out of the account. So that was, so anyway, start off with 22,000. You know, we dispersed 15,000. Remaining balance is $6,865.44, and that does include that one that we reviewed because that was pre-approved and the check was already cut.
Okay.
So, so that is our balance as of like this morning when I checked the account. So right there. So now, if that fella that we talked about that's down at the inpatient, that could be, you know, some money coming out of that yet.
Okay.
But for the most part, we're still looking pretty heavy compared to last year. Like as I stated earlier, Fox Valley Veterans Council, all those payments have been dispersed now, so we're done with them. Now this last quarter is just kind of like freebie. So
if we don't get through all of this, can we cut a check to Fox Valley Veterans Council? That way it's not.
Yeah, you hate to lose it, that's fine.
I know. At the same time, though, you know, we had that set up as a project code, and if it would, we would have to. I don't like that idea.
Okay,
you know,
that you might expect it all the time.
No, not just that, but it's gonna
Take away from me.
well, they kind of it would look suspicious. I don't want to say suspicious, but because we'd be taken from one and applying it to a different project code that we've already maxed out. So I don't know. So
well,
okay,
that one veteran that's lived on could possibly.
Yeah, it's just over.
I
mean, this is pretty good, 68, 65.
I know, and we're middle of November. We got our bad months coming up. We'll see.
Hopefully, when, like I say, I'd really rather be going to them asking for more than hear some back. But oh well, it is what it is. Any questions? Okay, I'd entertain a motion to accept the.
I'll make your motion that we accept it by the hand.
So, is there a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Tim. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay. Item 6, office updates.
I got quite a few things to go over. Seems like I was pushing you guys to keep going, but that's because I got a lot to talk about here. So I included some attachments. But I left on the table there. I don't know what we want to look at first. Tom, this is something you talked about a little bit.
Yep. And I was gonna cover it last month, but you weren't here and you wanted to do it, so go for it.
No, this one.
Oh, this one, okay. Yeah.
So World War II. Basically, Jerry, so what this is
I read that,
yeah, this is good stuff.
Yeah.
So
I got the one guy.
yeah, so if you have,
You got Larry? Big Snake? Awesome.
so Roy, are you picking up on this too?
Mhm.
What this means?
Yeah.
So basically nursing home, VA healthcare, everything's free. So regardless of their income.
Okay,
So World War II veterans. So
so this will be something I'll bring up at our Purple Heart meeting.
yeah, yeah.
I'll send this to Steiner. Right away. With Gary Schmoody in our folks as well.
So what this, to me, what it means is that everybody that's World War II should apply it like a King or Parkview.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah.
Right, before you apply it, or even go to regular. I know a few people like that. Okay. That's good.
So, you know, before, if to get covered by King or Parkview, you had to be 70% or higher.
Yeah.
Or you had to be in the pension program. This is basically saying
You can go anywhere with this one, right?
I think it's,
basically the income doesn't matter now. You don't have to have a disability rating or anything like that. For
it has to
world-
be a contract.
Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah, I would assume so. So that's pretty huge. Obviously, there's not too many of them around, but and it doesn't say anything about spouses, so I'm assuming it's just the veterans. But I think it's important that the folks know that because they're the guys that are going to know who's,
Right.
you know, who they have. That's World War II.
Not being funny, but I don't think there's many spouses left with them, you know. If they're here, I don't think any more spouses, you know.
Oh, I don't know. It seems like there's more spouses than there is.
There's 120,000 World War II veterans left in the US.
120,000. Yep. That's cool. Where'd you find that?
A lot of research.
Oh.
I was curious after that.
Alexa told them.
All right.
I'm not impressed with
See this here?
Tell me good.
This is Fox Valley Veterans Council. So they're having a fundraiser. I think it's important to highlight this because it is in our town. Right here in Oshkosh. So this is just to save the date. There'll be more stuff to come, but it would be nice for us to go to this. So yep. Okay, and then this handout.
Yep.
I think this was sent out via email to people from the clerk's office. Yes, no, maybe.
I never got, I got one from Tom Egan, and I asked that he send it to all of our members. Interesting. Okay.
Well, I know the clerk's office was sending it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, what this is, this sheet. So it's actually part of a bigger book. When they go to their conference, there's a book and it breaks down per county, veterans and all that stuff. Where they get this data from different agencies. One's from the federal agencies, some stuff from the Wisconsin IRS, some stuff from the state, and they kind of just compile the info. I just thought it'd be neat for you guys to see. I was wrong in that number, John. It's 10,269.
Oh well, that's not.
Does that mean every time we go to the VA clinic for an appointment, we get considered a medical patient?
No, not every time, but one time per year.
Oh,
So your first visit to the clinic, that means that you counting towards this number.
Okay.
So what's that saying is 3,368 veterans. Actually, it's more than that. They transpose this number wrong. It's a little bit higher. It's like 3,5 something. But they're saying at least roughly 3,500 veterans from Winnebago County are going at least one time to the clinic in Abilene, at least one time every year, which is good. So,
We do their annual checkup.
yep, but that doesn't count like they go back, right at the clinic, like, I don't know how many times on this year for some reason. I just had issues, but I count one time for those, even though I've been there a few times. So,
That's not just the apples, is it?
what's that? No, it's not just that. It's basically our veterans, if they go to Green Bay or Milwaukee or but those numbers, our veteran population has gone down a tad, but our numbers, like our federal expenditures and all the comp and pen, those numbers are all going up high. So what it equates to is roughly for every dollar that is a tax levy for our county, for our office, turns into $150. So 15,000% interest.
Yep, return on investment, and that's what we need to keep preaching, guys. And to go along with that, then, well, go ahead.
last Friday, we had a Marine Corps Old Salt party at the Grand Meridian. And they asked the guys, everybody that's there, either it's in the Marine Corps or a corpsman, and both spouses were there. They asked how many people would go on to the VA clinic. There was only about half of the group put their hands up. A lot of people don't even bother going to the clinic. Unbelievable.
It might be in community care. I think possibly.
Or if they're retired military and have TRICARE, they might not. So, believe it or not, there are a lot of people in Oshkosh that don't want to go to Appleton to the clinic. They would just as soon pay co-payments to go to their doctor here in Oshkosh.
Well, they got I can see that because they have their own, they already established with their doctor.
Yeah.
Or I do both.
Yeah.
I do too.
So we had this conversation with him. He does not want to go to Appleton. He knows he can get his it's like,
Can you get a ride?
he don't want to go. I just wanted to keep it simple.
Or there's something you said. Chance of friends.
Okay, that's it for handouts, but I do want to just talk Veterans Day events. I thought went well. Everywhere. I mean,
I actually didn't end up plugging. I just got so busy, and I just didn't. First year in a long time, I didn't get to plug into anything, so it was a very Veterans Day.
I think the weekend kind of.
You get free pizza every day.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't even eat it every day.
We did submit the budget to the board.
Yeah, I'd like to hear how that went.
It went well. I didn't get asked too many questions. However, during the board, actually, they kind of called me out on something I said, and then they made an amendment to my budget to add a part-time admin person to our Nino office. We did not ask for it, but and it was approved like 30. Only one person voted against.
K or N?
What's that? No.
No?
He's a veteran too. Ice.
All did?
So,
Interesting.
but the rest, the entire board is approved. Now, that doesn't mean, I don't know how it's gonna play out. The county exec has some authority to do things.
We have space for it, and unless we get our new spaces.
That's the thing, we're not in a rush to advertise or interview because we gotta wait for this move, to go upstairs and meet them. Which the county exec did announce at 2 locations, on Saturday that
Yep.
Lena's moving up.
Yeah, he told us well, we're in Monroe.
Yeah, and we've been up there looking it out and scoping things out, and we come to an agreement. There's some construction things that are required, but for the most part, it is happening. It's gonna take time to get us up there. So, we have started doing interviews. Speaking of interviews, for Kevin, because Kevin is retiring in December, so we advertised it. We had, holy moly, 30 plus applications, I believe. And we whittled it down to 5 solids and 5 backups, and we started the process. We interviewed one because he was Zoom because he was in California still. He's retiring from the Army. And we're working on setting up some others. So that's that's in the work. So,
Hopefully we can find someone.
yeah,
It is Kevin.
well, that's gonna be hard. Yes, I mean, we stole Kevin from Gaming. He came over
Trained, ready to go.
fully accredited, ready to rock and roll, but doing the job, we haven't got any of those applications. So nobody from another county. We've had some that have worked with benefits and, nonprofits and things like that, but, not an easy direct hire like Kevin. So, we're having our open house. Did you guys get those cards from the county exec?
Veterans Day cards.
I think so. What's this?
County exec mailed out Veterans Day cards. Did you get them yet? No. When you open up the card,
They're coming.
they're coming. Inside, there's a little insert. Did he say he took those out? Oh, theirs.
Oh, I don't know. I would
Ours
say,
did.
What's it for ours? Okay.
Yeah.
We put a little insert. We're having an open house again this year.
oh, you got one? Okay.
December 1st. So just like we did last year, and hopefully we're gonna a little bit more advertising this year and get a little. It was sweet.
It was already blasted out in one county email that it was coming.
So where's the old house gonna be?
In our office,
And in
it's for county employees, kind of like we did last year. To kind of lock down. I don't know if you saw the list, but there's a pretty healthy list of county employees. So,
I remember this going well last year, if I remember correctly. It was a good response.
so that's December 1st. So. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm gonna be on vacation this week, so as soon as we're done here, what's that? Again?
She was at conference last month.
Yeah.
I went on vacation.
Spelled B-A.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm out of here. I need to get away. So.
Okay. I think they can handle it.
How come we don't have your personal cell phone?
I don't know.
Half the time he doesn't even have it on. I'll never mind answer it.
He never answers it when it rings when he's sitting there.
I know.
I don't carry my phone around like little 20-year-old.
Well, how else you gonna know the football scores?
Yeah.
Right.
I go home, it goes on the
Or your
counter.
social status.
It goes on, I don't care about that stuff.
Your social status. Anti.
Let's go with yours loud.
Okay, that is all I have. But budget did go well. They didn't cut anything. In fact, they added to it, so which kind of puts us in a predicament, but yeah.
Well, it's a good.
Why do you say it puts you in a predicament? If they're adding,
Our budget.
Yeah.
but there's nothing wrong with that, I don't think.
That's not, yeah, there is when you got to answer the man.
So you spend the money, you spend the money. What you get, you spend, you never get back. That's the way I was always brought it.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes that can be a hard thing to do. I remember in the Philippines, we came up against budget. And to spend every penny, we actually changed all the greens on the golf course at Navcom State Field. They had been sand and they put in gravel.
No, but when money's tight all around, I mean, really, really tight.
Well, I mean,
And if other departments are getting, their stuff is getting cut and ours, that makes us.
Well, yeah, I know, but when you look at a 15,000% ROI,
Yeah.
it's kind of easy to.
well, why would you want to get cut? You maybe have to lay off somebody then.
No, I don't want to get cut. I didn't say that.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I'm missing something, I don't.
Well, this creates an addition, right? I mean, with what they added to the budget, now we have to add somebody to.
Well, she is, or they're doing,
right?
yeah.
So it's, an extra thing. Yeah. Probably good work.
Okay. Shall we go on to item 7?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, sorry. But
It's new business.
oh, new business, there is not much. We're still laughing at Washington. We're looking at what, 9 days until shutdown? Unless they get their act together, which isn't going to happen. There are some, I believe, the new speaker has proposed 2 CRs. One to keep things going till February and one till May. But even if those 2 pass the House, they'll never get through the Senate. So it's silly season yet. And all that really means is that we're not going to see much done on the CVSO Act or anything. However, there was a bunch of CVSOs and county executives and county people that met in Washington last week and contacted a lot of the reps, and we got, let me say 2, but I know 1 concrete new sponsor for the CVSO Act, so we're still working. The problem is one of them still isn't Gallagher, but talking to his people, and this is my opinion only, the only reason he hasn't co-sponsored this session is that it's been chopped from 50 million down to 17, and he would have, he co-sponsored it at 50 million last session. So, but I haven't talked to him face to face to find that out.
I was hoping I'd see him on Saturday, but I only gave him county.
Yeah.
Because he authorized the Purple Heart to the family that got it.
He wasn't there.
He sent somebody else there
Who?
and
David Brooker?
no, some woman was there.
Oh, okay.
Carrie.
I thought something important as that he couldn't even show up for it.
Was he stuck in Washington?
He didn't say where, they didn't say where he was. I thought it was terrible, but he sponsored her getting that, her great grandfather earned a Purple Heart in 1917, never got it. Now the family got it. And he couldn't be there for it. I was truly upset. But there was a lot of people. I mean, there was 150, 200 people there at in that lobby of the Allegheny County Courthouse. It was packed.
Well, that being said, I'd still rather have him back as my representative than Glenn Wilson. That doesn't go on that either.
But it's recorded.
That's all right.
Yes, and
Okay.
Thomas.
Don't worry, he knows how to spell it.
And he does.
Okay, item number 8 is our next meeting, December 11th. Can everyone be here?
Peggy won't be here.
Yeah.
She might, I always check that, it's good weather, so I can't.
Take it away.
Okay, can we all, can we be here?
Oh, good.
Oh, I get my. Haircut. No.
Haircut?
No, December 11th, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
Right?
Here, let me check my phone.
Smart ass.
Not working.
No.
My family keeps asking me to get one of them smartphones and I keep it to flip. And I,
Think how many books you cut down.
But you don't know, you should be able to do a calendar on there. On your flip phone.
I don't even know how to erase messages. And right now I got no ringtone and I can't figure out how to get the ringtone to come up.
Yes, give your
It's
phone.
okay, but tell me.
Give me your phone.
On that highlight,
You gotta buy your own brand channel.
I'll take a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to.
All right.
Right.
Who's seconded?
I'll second that.
Okay, Schultz seconds. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye, go.
We're adjourned at 13:37.
That's pretty good.